Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Puan Izlin and to all my friends. So my name is NURUL Adlina Ayuni, binti AZLAN. My metric number is 10DT 21F1060. So today, me and my friend NURUL HUSNA binti MOHAMMAD want to present about our project in business intelligence. So here is our report content. It is include introduction, database creating, and data visualization. So first, without wasting the time, let's move to our first content in report, which is introduction. In introduction, we have three things that should be, which is first, introduction to the system. Second is problem statement. And third is objective. First is introduction to the system. In this project, we create a form data that need to visualize the data. When the data transform to visualization using infographic, it used to be better communicate through innovation is good as our ability to share. And when the data is properly visualized, our message is easier to understand and more impactful. Using data visualization is allow us to draw everyone into the story in more creative ways. And lastly, it can help us to know what user want and need rather than trying to guess or wade through a swamp of information. Next slide. So here is the problem statement. We have three problems that we need to solve it. For problem 1 is in order to prove worth of data, it is important to understand in what way visualize add value to an organization. One of the main challenge remains to identify the value as the result of the visualization's implementation and the impact on organizational performance. And for the problem 2, in this project, we use infographic and we agree that it could add value. Then we create dashboard to visualize the data. We get data from Google Form that we create, and also we create the dashboard visualization using Power BI. And the last problem statement is the data from Excel have many overlapping workloads. There are numerous fragile data between them, and the organization has no real data management in one place that could make the purpose more interested. Next slide. So, as you can see, there is 4 objectives in our system. So let's look one by one. So first objective is to show the percentage of PSP students who prefer learn by digital device from traditional style. And the second objective is to look how PSP students like to online rather than face-to-face. And the third objective is to show how strongly agree of PSP students that use PowerPoint than Canva to edit slide. And the last objective is to show the result of PSP student that likes to do assignment than reading. So in our report also, we have to display the database creating. So we create a Google form and we collect all the data from students who complete our form. And this is the database that we got from the form. So you can see there is a timestamp, email address, gender, nation, and a few questions and also the department. So next is data visualization. We present the data that visualize using Power BI. The data in the Excel has 9 types of column. It is an information of the education to PSP student. The information list contain timestamp, email address, gender, nation, department, and a few questions about education to student. In the previous slide, we mentioned we use the Power BI in this project. It's easy to use and have very simple steps to make whatever we want for it. We create 6 different visualization tools such as stack bar chart, pie chart, map, slicer, scorecard, and picture. So next, I will pass to my friend Husna. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ayuni. My name is NURUL, and I'm gonna explain about stack bar chart. So the filter is some of students prefer learn by digital device from traditional style, department and gender. Vertical axis is represented by the department and gender is represented by three colors. The highest is from JTMK and the lowest is from JKM. So next slide. So the second one visual is pie chart. Represent some of students like to do activity assignment, then reading and gender. Comparison of multi-data and the percentage. Some of student ID represent by the percentage and gender is displayed by a color. The higher percentage in the chart goes to the female, which is the value is 1%. So next slide. So the third one is a map. This is our map visualization with longitude and latitude data that we found in internet and combine it in Power BI. This visual show our polytechnic location. Here, we also can see the surrounding area of the polytechnic to facilitate the search. Next slide. So the fourth one is slicer. Content with a department, gender and nation. So with the slicer, we can see the data by only tick the data that we want. Next slide. So the five stack bar chart. The filter is sum of students like to online class then face to face by the department and the nation. Vertical axis is represented by a department. Gender represented by a four color. The highest is goes to Melayu students from JTMK and the lowest is from JKM. So scorecard. This is a quantity of all students that answer for the question. Mostly they are from PSP students. Okay. This is our PSP picture. So this is picture of our polytechnic Seberang Perai. We collect all the data from the student who are study here. Also, we state the address or place of this polytechnic in map visualization. Okay. Number 8 is a pie chart. Represent some of students that using PowerPoint then Canva for edit slide. There is a question. Comparison of multi-data and the percentage. Some of students represent by the percentage and gender is displayed by a color. The higher percentage in the chart goes to the female, which is the value is 51.17%. The lowest is represented by a green color, which means a few students didn't answer this question. So next slide. So this is our final result. That's final dashboard. So you can see pie chart, map, and the pictures go together. So that's all. Next slide. That's all from us. Thank you very much.